Well, good morning to everyone. Thanks for joining us here on Friday. If this is your first day with us, thank you very much for showing up. If you've been with us all week or anywhere in between, thank you. If you're catching this after the fact or this is your first day, go back, listen to the earlier ones we did this week. Every single session that we've done is standalone, so you don't have to do them in order. They're all in the playlist on YouTube, so you can go back and you can enjoy them over and over again. Before we jump in, if you're watching us live or if you're watching this after the fact, if you do me a big favor, just down below the little video, you see the little thumbs up guy, click that thumbs up guy for me. What that does is it lets YouTube know that this video and this content is valuable. This is a great way for us to train YouTube that tapping is something that is useful and more people might get a chance to engage with it with those simple acts when we add them up. What we're going to do today is we're going to spend some time tapping, allowing for success in ways that it doesn't have to be perfect. So to begin with, as always, what we're going to do is we're just going to take a couple of moments. And what I want to do is I just want to do some wordless tapping. So what I want you to do is just take a nice, big, deep breath for me and just feel your way into your body and just move from tapping point to tapping point in the order and rhythm that makes the most sense for you. And again, you don't have to be in a rush. Tapping's mechanical. You don't have to be paying attention to anything specific. But I always find it useful to set up a tapping session to do a little wordless tapping first. And for me, I oftentimes just pay attention to my breathing as it's going in and out, feeling it in my body. And just notice your body. Don't be diagnostic. Don't try and figure anything out, but just notice what's going on as you tap. And again, just breathe easy as you tap. Just being present to your system. Nice big stretch, move a little bit. And I'm sure you notice I go to my watch, I set a timer as we're doing this. That is because when I'm doing wordless tapping, I don't want to be thinking about, am I doing it long enough? Am I doing it too long? It just allows me to be present. Like right now, my morning routine is I get up, I do 15 minutes of stretching and time on my massage gun, and then I just do 10 minutes of wordless tapping just to get into my body and to be present to start the day. It's super, super simple. Tapping is mechanical. So it's important for us to remember to allow ourselves just to use that tool as we engage in that particular way. So today, as we kind of wrap things up and as we step into this, what I want to do is I want to do some tapping around, allowing ourselves to pursue this without having to be perfect as we are pursuing all of this success. So take a nice big deep breath for me, tap at the side of the hand. Little frog is showing up and just move from point to point, repeating after me. I recognize the fact because I am human, I am imperfect. Because I'm human, I am flawed. And it is good that I do work to help myself to evolve and grow. And even with that evolution, and even with that transformation, I'm going to continue to be imperfect. I'm going to continue to make mistakes. But just because that is the case, it does not mean success is unavailable to me. It does not mean that I'm not allowed to have success, that I am not made for success. Instead, I recognize the fact every success that I've ever had in my life is actually the sum total of imperfect and inconsistent action. And this is true for every success, big and small, throughout the history of the entire world. And recognizing the fact that I am imperfect and inconsistent does not give me a pass, does not mean that success will come without effort. Things only change when I take action. Success happens when I let go of what is unuseful. Success happens when I add and do what is useful. So it requires my presence. It requires deliberate intent. And I give myself permission to be present action, to be present to deliberate intent without demanding or expecting perfection. It is safe for me to have success, even in the face of imperfect and inconsistent action. I am allowed to have success, even with inconsistent and imperfect action. I am worthy of great success, profound success, deep success, even with imperfect and inconsistent action. I am worthy of richness, success, growth, and transformation, even with inconsistent and imperfect action. I allow myself to be gentle with myself. I allow myself to be easy with myself. I give myself permission in this moment today to trust and to allow success in my life. I am made for success. I am allowed to have success. It is safe for me to have success. And as I do that, I will learn. I will grow. I will find new ways to be successful. I give myself permission to do exactly that. I am made for success. Success is my birthright. And as I tap right now, my subconscious mind is throwing a giant temper tantrum, telling all of the stories of my past failures, of my imperfections, of my flaws. And it is doing it because it wants me to be safe. It wants me to be healthy. It doesn't want me to be hurt. I appreciate my subconscious mind and its desire to keep me safe and healthy in so many ways. I can hear my subconscious mind and also recognize I don't have to be afraid to be thoughtful. I don't have to be afraid to be deliberate. I give myself permission to be gentle with myself in big and small ways. I am made for success today. I am made for success always. I give myself permission to allow that to happen, to participate in it happening, to savor as it happens, to learn as it happens, to be fully me as it happens. I am open to what comes today and the success that will grow out of it. Nice big deep breath. Big stretch. Oh, oh, oh. And I'm going to give you the exact same charge that I've been giving you every single day this week. What I want you to do, think back to what we just tapped on there. There were one or two phrases inside of that that really resonated with you deeply, something that your soul needed to hear today. Write those two or three phrases down. After you write them down, set an alarm on your watch, on your phone, on something. So 90 minutes from now, 3 hours from now, sometime when you have a few moments, go back, re-say those phrases. The beautiful thing is the moment, if you're watching this live, it ends, you can go back and re-tap along to this right away. Go back, revisit all 5 days. Maybe next week, set a reminder for yourself. Do all 5 of these days again on your own time. If you're doing that after the fact, let me know in the chat box that you're engaging with this process. I want you to be in a circumstance where you know you're made for success because you are. You're not alone in your struggle and that internal voice that is chattering away that is making it hard for you to do all of this. I want you to be present to all of those things. If you're looking for a way to go deeper with all of these concepts, I'd really, really, really encourage you to join us next week for the Upper Limit Busters. There's 5 really powerful tools that I share inside of that. Every single day, we're going to be doing a tool and doing a deep dive on that. And then on the 15th of June, we're going to spend a number of hours just tapping on the resistance that is there. I would love, love, love if you joined us. All you need to do is go to tappingqna.com/ULB for Upper Limit Busters. If there's anything I can do for you, support at tappingqna.com. Let me know how I can be helpful. If you're watching this after the fact, in just a moment, you're going to see a little link on the screen so you can go to the playlist and go back and tap along to all 5 days of this. Thanks for hanging out with me this week. We're going to be doing more of these live streams in the future. Let me know topics that would be useful for us to engage with in a more comprehensive way. Wherever you are in the world, if you're joining us live, if you're joining us after the fact, thanks for tapping along with me, and I'll see you guys real soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.